Hello everyone, welcome back to Famous Unknown. There's a particular video that I saw on online and I don't seem to wrap my head around it. I don't understand. In this video, there's a lady who is narrating the story. So according to the lady, her and the husband, they live in Germany. And the husband is half Ghanaian, half German. Okay, so they both live in Germany. And then they decided to go back home to Nigeria. And you know, in Europe or in North America, you can even wear those army uniform, right? You can wear the army uniform to anywhere that you want and they won't say anything to you. It's normal to wear those kind of uniform. But then when you go to Ghana or in Nigeria, you're not allowed to even wear those camouflage uniforms for the army. You can't. It's not allowed. It's by law, you're not supposed to be wearing that. Because people are wearing those uniforms to do criminal activities, okay? They will wear them and then portray themselves as soldiers, either robbing people or harming people with it, right? You're not allowed to wear those uniforms. I know of Ghana and Nigeria too. This lady and the husband went back home in Nigeria. And then according to the wife, she didn't even know the husband had those clothes packed, right? So when they got to Nigeria, she saw the clothes and she's like, no, you can't wear this. So the husband didn't even bother to wear it at all. But then they were traveling and then they got to a checkpoint, which the police there said, yeah, they want to search their car and then their bag and everything, right? So they were in a private car with family members too. So yeah, they were searched and then finally they saw, so they were searched and then the police demanded that they should open their bags for them to search it too. So they opened the bags and when they were going through it, they saw that uniform and something happened. Okay, let's go watch the video.
I beg, I won't ask you how Nate they survive for this country. I came from Germany with my husband, a Ghanaian German, for the first time of him being in Nigeria. We went to village, we had some celebration. After everything, while going back to Lagos, we encountered some policemen. Those are policemen, right? Or are they army?
No,
they are policemen, right? Mopo men. Yeah. The car we are traveling back to Lagos with is a family car and filled with family members. These are not. This is not a passenger car. It's a family car filled. So they said they are doing search and stop and search rather. So when they stopped us, they asked us to open our luggages, of which we did. They searched everything. They searched our luggages thoroughly, and they did not find anything incriminating. Of course, we're not criminals. We're just normal human beings. While they were searching, they found his wallet. They opened it and found out that he's not from Nigeria. They saw these clothes. This clothes I'm showing you here on the screen. They said it's an army uniform, but these are normal clothes we wear in Germany. And I did not know that he came back with these clothes. But when I found out that he came with the clothes, I told him that people are not allowed to wear this kind of clothes here in Nigeria, of which he did not also wear them. He obeyed what I told him. According to our standard here in Nigeria, ordinary civilians are not allowed to wear army uniforms. And he obeyed. He did not even wear them, not even once. And these policemen found this clothes in his luggage while they were searching. And then they found his wallet, opened it, found out that he's not a Nigerian. They asked him to follow them. They said he should be the only one that will follow them. Being that he's a foreigner, this is his first time to be in Nigeria, I declined. I said, no, I must go with them. I don't want him to go with them alone. I said I will go with them. So they started making problem. It was a sunny day. The heat was too much, so he was sweating. He reached out to get a tissue to clean his sweat. My daughter gave him tissue to clean his sweat. While he was cleaning his sweat, a police officer came. 2 police officers came, held him by his neck, and one was forcing the tissue he was using to clean his sweat into his mouth. And he was shouting, he was swallowing drug, he's swallowing drug, he's swallowing drug. I was like, what is happening? Wait a minute, what is going on? What am I seeing? A man, they were interrogating him on a heat or on a sunny weather. He was sweating. He reached out for tissue to clean up his face. While cleaning up his face, 2 policemen held him by his neck, and one was forcing down the tissue he was using to clean his head, to clean his sweat, into his mouth by force. And he was shouting that he was trying to swallow a drug. Drug from where? They held him by his neck and was forcing down the tissue he was using to clean his sweat into his mouth by force. And shouting drug, he was swallowing drug. I mean, is this? And they inflicted a lot of injuries on him. Is this how Nigerian police behave? Why are they giving criminals gun to be guarding normal people who are not even criminals? How can criminals be guarding normal people? All the policemen on uniform here in Nigeria, they are all criminals. What is going on? What is happening in Nigeria? I don't get it. Yeah. Is this how these people behave? Yeah. I bet let me share this video. One black man, a Ghanaian who visited Nigeria for the first time. He was beaten up, interrogated. Look at his face. Look at his face. They held him by the neck. They nearly pied him. How can this man follow me to Nigeria again in his life? How can he be bold to be like, baby, I want to follow you to Nigeria to go and visit your people? Can he ever do it again? I bet no, let me share this video. This is embarrassing. I'm so ashamed to be a Nigerian.
So, seeing the clothes, it's not like the man is wearing it. Okay, so this is what I want to say to the Nigerian police. If the man was wearing the clothes, I understand, because these things happen in Ghana. In Ghana, when they see you wearing the clothes, okay, they will tell you to take it off. They will strip you of it, right? And they don't care if you walk naked. If you're not wearing it, it's a different story, okay? But here comes the case where the man is not wearing the clothes. The clothes is already packed in a bag, and you ask them and then they explain it to you. Either you take the clothes and then you let them go. What's the point of you like trying to harass the man? And according to the lady, it was the daughter or a family member that gave the man a tissue to wipe his face because the man was sweating. You know Africa is hot, right? So in Ghana, they will say the ice is melting because when you get there, you start sweating. So the ice was melting off the man's body. So a daughter gave the tissue for the man to wipe his face. And then people from nowhere came back. Another police officers came from nowhere and said the man was swallowing a drug. Why would somebody swallow a drug in front of police? Let it make sense to me. Like, Omo Naija, why? This is how your police react? This is unheard of. This is very appalling and absurd. How can you just accuse somebody of swallowing drugs in front of you and you guys assaulted this man for no reason? What kind of police service you guys are conducting? Police, you're meant to serve and protect. You're not supposed to be harming the citizens. Or because maybe you guys wanted money from the guy. You open the bag, you saw the clothes. You ask him, what are these clothes for? They explain it to you that they brought it from Germany. They didn't even wear it. You can take the clothes. Just take the clothes, okay? If you think they are up to something with those clothes, just take it. It's not like you saw drugs or maybe you saw any guns. Nothing. You didn't see anything. And I'm 100% sure these guys took the man to the office or wherever that they wanted to go talk to him just for money. I guess they wanted to ask for money, or maybe they realized they're not going to get anything. So they just have to assault this man for no reason, take matters into their own hands. This is the point where the government need to step up their game. They need to crack down on all these corrupt police. It happens a lot. Just because of pocket change. If you can't give them, it's like a big deal. They start doing whatever that they want to do to you, which doesn't make any sense at all. They're hurting the locals for no reason. This police checkpoint, the superior, whoever is in charge of that checkpoint, all the policemen, they need to be fired or at least give them suspension without pay, because this is very stupid. This is very stupid and dumb for treating people like that. You're the police, so what? The fact that you're police doesn't give you the right to torment people like that. It doesn't give you any right to assault people like that. It happens in Ghana all the time too. These policemen needs to be suspended or they need to be fired. Just get rid of them. Hire new people. I don't know if they're not happy with their pay or whatever they're doing there is like they don't like their job or what. Or they seem to forget that their job there is to serve and protect. See, instead of these people like focusing on people with drugs or the armed robbers, no. They just put a police barrier, a checkpoint, standing there collecting money. If you go to Ghana, same thing, especially when you're driving with a DV plate. If they stop you with a DV plate, it's like now they've hit the jackpot. They will tell you straight up, you need to pay up. They will take your driver's license, take your logbook, going through all these things, knowing that you're okay. They will just waste your time unless you give them something. You are there to do your job. You're not there to assault people. These things needs to change. The government needs to step up their game and crack down on all these corrupt police in the society. All these policemen, they need to go back to the classrooms and then refresh their mind of what their job actually entails. I think every 2 years, these police services needs to bring their men in for proper training or for proper understanding of their job. Because I don't think they understand their job. They don't understand it. All right. So let me know what you think about this video. And if you haven't been part of Famous Family, please do so by subscribing to the channel, share the video, and also like the videos. And until we meet again, I'm your host, Shaolin the Kasahari says. I'm out.